Hi boys and girls, it's time for science story time, and today I have a book by Sue Williams. It's called I Went Walking, and Julie Vivas did the pictures. Let's get it open here. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a black cat looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a brown horse looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a red cow looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a green duck looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a pink pig looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a yellow dog looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a lot of animals following me. The end. I think the little child in this book must have gone walking on a farm because that child saw a lot of farm animals. The only farm I know around here that you can go walking through is Longstreet Farm. All the other farms belong to somebody. But you know what? Scientists, when they look for things, they call that observation. And you can be a scientist and observe things when you're walking. In fact, you can practice your observation skills by looking for teeny tiny little things. And a good way to do that is to make a nature bracelet. And the first thing you need to do is get some tape. Painter's tape is really good for this. And you know how tape is sticky on one side? When you make your bracelet, you want to have the sticky side out. You don't want to have the sticky side in. You don't want to stick it to your skin, right? So you can have your grown-up help you make a bracelet. They're going to tear off a big piece, and they're going to put it around your wrist, sticky side out, and they're going to tape it so that the sticky side is out all the way around. And now you have a tape bracelet. And then as you go on your nature walk, you can look for teeny tiny things to stick on your bracelet. Now you don't want to tear anything off a plant that's growing because the plant needs those leaves or whatever it is to make food. But you can take anything that you find loose on the ground and pick it up and put it on your bracelet. Now we're not outside today, so instead I cut some things out of old catalogs to put on here for you. But when you go for your walk, you can look for real things. Now let's see what you might find. Oh, look, you might find a leaf. This is an old brown leaf that's been on the ground for a long time. The tree definitely doesn't need that leaf anymore. So you could pick up something like that and put it on your bracelet to carry it home. What else might you find? Oh, here's a piece of leaf that's on the ground. So I'm going to put that on my bracelet right next to my brown leaf. And let's see what else I have here. Oh, some grass. Sometimes when someone's just mowing the grass, you can find little pieces of grass to put on your bracelet. So I'm going to turn my bracelet around and put it right there. What else might you find? Oh, sometimes you find a teensy, teensy, tiny little twig that will fit on your bracelet. I'll put that over here. And you might even find, oh, here's another leaf that can go on right here. And look, now I have a nature bracelet. And when I'm done with my walk, you can have if the grown-up makes it big enough, you can just slip it off your hand. And if they don't make it big enough, they can cut it or tear it. And then when you get home, you'll have a whole strip of things you found on your walk. And that's a great way to practice observing like a scientist and looking for teeny tiny things like scientists do when they go in the rainforest and are looking for, sometimes they're just looking for a little ant or a teeny tiny frog, so they have to be good observers. And this is a good way to practice that out in nature here in town. I had fun doing science with you today and reading I Went Walking and making a pretend nature bracelet. And I hope sometime you and your grown-up go outside and pick things up and make a real nature bracelet. Bye, boys and girls.